Okay, you beautiful bronies and Pegasisters, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck once again, and y'all can tell by the title, y'all can tell by the thumbnail, My Little Pony, Make Your Mark, Chapter or Season 2, Episode 5, and I don't like saying Chapter 2, Season 2, whatever the heck it is, but with the way they got things marked and stuff like that, or at least the way that I'm seeing that they got things marked, of course, the little 45-minute special that they did was Chapter 1, and then, you know, this season long, I don't know how many episodes they're going to do, but this is, I guess, Season 1, Chapter 2, Episode 5. But I'm going to still continue to mark it as Chapter 2 on the thumbnails and the title, so whatever, this is how they've got it marked. In fact, I actually don't even know how they got it marked on Netflix. Maybe I should check on that. Either way, though, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to watch this episode. We're going to check it out, see what we got going on. I'm hoping for some storyline to get pushed along here because we're on Netflix now, so we don't have, you know, like a 20-episode season anymore. So it's hard to actually fit fillers in now. So if you got limited episodes, you should be pushing more stuff happening in the episode. But, you know, it is what it is. Looks like we're going to get an episode about some animals. So, yeah, because the thumbnail shows me that we got a little rabbit over there. We got a little squirrel-looking thing right there. We got a rabbit in the background. But you never know. Maybe that's just some random thumbnail. I don't know. Because usually I get some random thumbnail at the beginning. I don't know. I'm going to shut up, though. We're going to go ahead and play that intro.
Wake up, today's going to be a good day. Wake up, today's going to be a good day. Wake up, today's going to be a good day. Wake up, today's going to be a good day. Wake up, today's going to be a good day.
Oh gosh, and the last time I uploaded one of these episodes, it took me 3 different uploads, even with the filters. Because Hasbro blocks everything they can.
This will be your place.
Okay, so you're going to open up the garden to people in the town as well, instead of just making it for you and your friends. The ones who actually care about it.
Thanks, Izzy. Welcome, everybody.
Usually called flora magic.
Flora magic? I don't like that.
There's enough room for every pony.
Oh, come on, y'all. Watch what you're doing.
Thank you, Curdle. I had dibs on this plot.
The Cutie Mark Mix-Up. I remember the title now.
Don't worry.
I hope
I'll fix this.
this doesn't turn out to be stupid and just redundant, and it's actually something reminiscent of G4's Cutie Mark Mix-Up.
What do we do? What are those?
Watermelon pears. Yeah, well,
Actually sounds really tasty.
I say watermelon pears, but if you want to call it a pear watermelon, whatever.
Mindful of the
Maybe I did got it. Well,
You know, when she ran into Zip like that, that's how shipping starts.
all laying around.
Don't ship everybody, everybody.
we're going to help.
Cloud Puff, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on Pip and Zip for Queen Haven, huh?
Ah.
Does sound boring. Want to help me instead?
You having a hard time there?
So, you know that my power is compromised.
No.
No.
Didn't.
Yeah.
But
Like
don't
Misty,
get
give me
mad, but it's
backstory.
still
Come
not
on.
enough. Magic is back, Misty. Don't get attached, Misty. It's a sign of weakness.
Oh, I wasn't. I was just impressed by your magic.
Of course you were.
The dedication was a disaster. Did I ruin it?
Not at all. But I
Um,
actually think it gave every pony a chance
was
to
it
practice
really
their
that
magic
bad?
by fixing the mess. Easy, sugar, snap, easy.
Easy sugar snap peasy. Easy
Yeah,
for you
you've
to
been
say.
hanging out with Izzy too
What
much.
does that mean?
It was supposed to be my mom. It's not like being sheriff.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's not exactly like being sheriff, but it is a job that is a little more difficult than you're getting credit for.
Do you even know how hard it is to be the
I was about to say, you know how much pressure she's under? She's the Alicorn.
So do I. The sheriff is the backbone.
Uh-oh.
There, now you're back outside.
Just because y'all get different cutie marks doesn't mean you have to do the other person's job. Whatever.
Litter. Bop, bop, bop. Better pick up that cup.
Okay,
Hi, friends.
the cutie mark doesn't make it where you have to do a specific job.
Hey, Zip. Wanna help
Doesn't
me
change your
show me some
personality
magical girl
that
game
much,
or
does it?
something like that?
I can understand that you want something. Ever since Hitch started that
So,
argument,
Zip,
it's off.
you're supposed to be a detective, but you didn't notice the cutie marks? There you go. I was wondering when you would notice.
Not as easy as me.
As if.
Say what you will, but that hat looks good on her.
Critters, Sheriff Sonny here. Let's get you all back to your homes in the garden.
It's working.
Until you run. Oh, or that's going to happen instead. The other animals come inside.
Say anything about that. Look on the bright side is, it looked adorable.
Once you get your cutie mark, if you prove to me
I could have swore the last episode I saw Misty with a cutie mark.
I'll do anything.
Whatever, I guess I didn't.
Why won't they leave?
Oh, I seen that Spike plushie back there. Uh-huh. Y'all thought y'all were going to sneak it by me. Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey! I'll take the usual.
What's the usual?
It's the smoothie I usually get.
Don't you understand that he's not usually there?
with us while she blends. You've been too quiet.
I get her cutie mark.
I think I might have an idea.
Because of your little dragon.
We're arguing.
The little dragon sneezed, or hiccuped, I can't remember, and swapped your cutie marks and swapped a little bit of your personalities. Yep.
Dragonfire magic. Ouch.
What, you thought them running into each other was going to cure it?
Sonny,
This is why
the community.
Zip got them together, as if she knew that, oh, if they see each other, they'll work their differences out, and oh my gosh.
And
Secret handshake time.
Oh yeah, y'all two did used to be like really good friends before all the events of the movie. I tend to forget that. I don't like the hat on Hitch as much. It looks better on Sunny.
I don't know how I... Is that a new book you're reading, Seashell?
Yeah, it's about this tree.
That's what your name is.
Crystals called elements.
Wow, cool. Tell me more.
Really?
Go ahead.
Interesting book there.
Well, well. It looks. Or a ghost.
Daily mystery total 3.
Okay,
Cutie mark
that was
fish,
cute.
Disappearing mouse, and this.
It can even belittle it. But at least everything is back in order again.
Belittle it is not happening, is he?
Oh no,
Just stop.
Not again.
Opaline, I'm ready.
Yeah, but we know how that's going to turn out. You get over there and they're so nice that you want to be friends with
I'm
them.
glad to help make sure things are running smooth.
Even if we didn't want to admit it.
Okay, so as much as oh gosh. Okay, so I don't like the episode. Let's just be real right there. This series is definitely one that I'm pushing through to just get to the end to see what's the payoff. So nonetheless though, even though it's not that great of an episode, I didn't like it personally myself. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. By all means, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But, let me know down in the comments if you like it. But, me, didn't care for it that much, but we did have some moments. Such as Opaline and Misty. We got a little bit of interaction with those two, which I do feel like this series is missing just an extra villain. Like, what's his face? We've only seen him one time, and, the orange pony that I can't even remember his name now at this point. So we've only seen him one time, and we need another pony to kind of be a foil once in a while, or kind of like the pony from, the 45-minute special that was chapter 1, somebody who's going to be in disagreement with the main 5 and just kind of counteract them a little bit, and not everybody always being on the same page. We need somebody else to do that. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Misty. I don't want to see her be evil necessarily, but at the same time, I kind of don't want her to kind of redeem, or redeem wouldn't really be a good word for it. I don't want to see her turn good, pretty much. I want to see her stay with Opaline. Even though I know it's a toxic relationship for Opaline, and, well, not for Opaline, but for Misty to be around Opaline, but it's just kind of like, there feels like there's no stakes whatsoever with this show, and that's the biggest issue right there, is there's zero stakes. It feels like they're not going to lose anything. It feels like Opaline is kind of incompetent. I'm surprised this little magic mouse ghost looking thing that she was using to get anywhere into the Bright House, I'm surprised she actually got in there and seen that the lantern, granted, the lantern isn't exactly what it's the crystals, not the lantern, but, maybe it'll do something for her. I don't know. But this is just not great. I didn't like the episode. I'm barely liking the series. Granted, don't get me wrong, I do find positive in almost anything and everything that I watch on this channel. Of course, not everything that I'm watching, I'm not going to like it. Not every episode is going to be great. Now, the episode, I think it might have actually been the episode either before this or the one right before this. The one where it was Pip and Zip and they were having their picture taken with their mother. Now, granted, was there anything spectacular in that episode? No. But it did have, ultimately, a good lesson, and it did have a great moment for Pip and Zip. Granted, it had a generic song, but it was still a good sisterly moment between the two of them. And it gives you something to kind of be like, you know what? This series does have potential. But the problem with it is it's on Netflix. It's not a weekly series. It's not a series where they can, do 20 episode seasons, because this is how we get the episodes, all in a block, and they don't feel like they're worth it. When it's a series like this, you gotta have, pretty much in a nutshell, this type of format for a series works for shows like Invincible, Gravity Falls. I'll give a better example, because people watching My Little Pony don't necessarily watch Invincible, but Arcane, Invincible, Gravity Falls, pretty much a serialized show. This little drop in 8 episodes don't work for this format, and that's the problem that we're running into. Is it's a slice of life show that's trying to be a serialized show as well, and I don't think that works, because we got the serialized stuff with Opaline and Misty, and we got to keep up with that story, but then we also got to keep up with the insignificant stuff, such as the community garden and all this other stuff. I mean, it wasn't a great episode, pretty much. And I know I'm repeating myself, but it is what it is. Not the greatest, but I've seen worse. So let me be real with that. I've seen worse in G4. And in fact, it was probably, since I said it at the beginning of the season, well, when I watched it at the beginning of the season, this season 1 of G4 wasn't the greatest either, y'all. So that's why I continue to give this a shot. And then hopefully we have our moment here at the end of, these 8 episodes, because that's how many they dropped. And I say that now, but by the time I get to episode 8, they're going to drop some more. Actually, I don't even know that. So don't take my word for it if you made it this far. But, you know, it is what it is. And yeah, I don't like the way they're doing it. I didn't like any of the advertisements they did for this. It just doesn't feel like they did a good job promoting. I just, the whole chapter 2 thing, you know what, I'm done actually, because I'm not going to sit here and ramble on and on and on and on and on and say the same thing over and over and over and over again. I'm just going to pass it off to y'all, because honestly, I could run and ramble on for about 20 minutes about this. Plus, on top of that, come on, I should do like a week of just binging My Little Pony, just so I can get done with the next 3 episodes, so that I can kind of get around to some of the other videos that are being done on YouTube, so I can watch those. But I can't because of spoilers, but that's a whole nother matter. Either way, though, I said I was passing it off to y'all, so I'm passing it off to y'all. Y'all know the drill by now. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.